to attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, and really a nice pace to their offense.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining. .152 left in the first half. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Jared Bayless. Then it's John Henson. Then there's Pachulia. And it's Parker in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Mavericks got the job done. He ended up with 56 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance at Clark here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kelloggian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Let's just say he was really good. Boy, that's 2 easy points you've just given away.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Dion Waiters.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Bayless dishes to Pachulia. Here is Bayless. He's guarded by Waiters. That doesn't go either for Carter-Williams. Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. That's good.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
And Dudley kicks to Carter-Williams. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Durant. Shot, no good.
Scott, what a...
All right, fellas, still anyone's ball game right now. A few things from the first half.
The start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
And what a tremendous game for White. He's got 17 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of 3-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in.
So for Oklahoma City right now, ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with White. And it's McGarry in at the 5 spot. And that one's good. 12 points for him.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
And he gets it to go.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Pass to Plumlee. Here's Westphal. Banked in off the glass.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Outside, White. Oh, went in there and... trying to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Well, that's the best possible play there. I mean, that was an easy 2, so instead foul him, make him shoot free throws.
That's right, a smart, strong foul there. No and ones and no dunks.
At least they have the advantage, but if they don't get a stop here, that missed free throw could prove to be a killer.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the kid was saying to his team. He told them he wouldn't accept them settling for outside shots. He said, we can get to the rim if we attack the basket, and that's what we're going to do. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Cav, it'll be interesting.
Thanks, Doris. White, left side. Bangs home the trifecta. White's got 4 points this quarter. With that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
2 shots. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
You got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from three-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's knocking them down.
Carter Williams, the pass to Plumlee. Doubled by White to the right side. Here's Parker. Thunder with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Knocked away. Westbrook with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Outside White. Outside Westbrook. Tries to keep it alive. Here's McGarry. Again, Oklahoma City.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Bucks trail by 8. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Well, defense is a big part of these players' games as the top shot blockers among small forwards this season. 4th, Kevin Durant.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in the league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the inside.
And that's the ideal makeup of a wing defender. The perimeter defense is really a requirement. I mean, you've got to be able to do that. But you can also block shots like these guys can. You become even more valuable.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Durant. Ibaka cashes in for a double-digit lead. Ibaka's got 6.
Well, it's plays like that. Hustle plays on the glass and then staying with it, being active, it really caused some problems for that defense.
Here's Plumlee. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
You know, he may lack grace, but his length makes up for it. He can still throw it down now.
Well, you don't have to be a fantastic leaper when you're his size.
Well, it's too bad because with a little more athleticism, can you imagine how dangerous he'd be underneath the boards? We had a moment here now to see the numbers for Jabari Parker. He has been filling up the stat sheet for the last month. 14th in scoring. He's been locked in from behind the arc, guys. He's in the top 20 in the NBA in three-point field goal percentage.
And I think this is a good time, Steve, to touch on his scoring average again. I mean, as you pointed out, it's top 15 in the league, and he does it in a variety of ways.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Waiters is checked in.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
A.J. Augustine's checked in for White.
One more time, let him hear it.
Substitutions. There's 18 seconds left in the 3rd.
And they'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Exactly. No need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter.
Henson, and it's good in the assist by Parker. Henson's got it back down to within single digits for the Bucks. With 1 on the clock, no good on the buzzer beater. And Steve, we've got a moment here to go to our farm assist of the game, coming on some very clever point guard play.
Well, he mans that position for a reason, Kevin, because he passes the ball so well, sets up his teammates beautifully, really gets this offense into a nice rhythm.
Delivering the pass important, but putting the pass in the right place for shooters, as you well know with you.
Yeah, no question.
Parker and Henson, the duo inside. Then it's Jared Bayless, and then there's Antetokounmpo. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Shot clock at 6. Good!
How huge has he been getting his team to lift?
Without his work offensively, Steve, I don't know where they'd be. Shooting at great efficiency, I don't think they'd have a chance without him.
Outside, White. Kicks it to Lamb. No good on the triple.
Again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
White, good.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Double team on Parker. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Here's Westphal. No good. And the Thunder going the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Lamb dishes to White. Knocks down the 3-ball. And it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Here's Parker. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
And White kicks to Westbrook. And the Thunder, another 3.
And the threes continue to go down at that end with almost nothing happening from deep at the other.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
And that one's good. Parker.
His shooting has been so good today, he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Westbrook passes to White. And there's the feed to Lamb. Back to White. From downtown, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense. And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Bayless dishes to...
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all about power and force.
McGarry's checked in for Oklahoma City. Out to White. A 3-ball. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And that's now 33 points for money.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Let's catch up with Doris from the center.
Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. He said, listen, we've come this far. Now we've got to lay it on the line to get a win. I know we can do it. So show them what you got and let's make it happen. Guys, we'll see if they can do it.
There's the triple. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. Finds himself wide open and drills it. 16 points for Parker.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Westbrook kicks to White from past the arc, and that one's good. And the Thunder lead by 15.
Now, the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. That's 5 straight wide open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they continue to knock down the long-range three-point shot as well.
The Bucks making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in.
And you know, they haven't had the best day inside, but they got one when it mattered most.
And he gets it to go.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
The Thunder leading by 12. Westbrook passes to White. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, this is going to end in a lopsided victory, obviously. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness and the ability to close. You really have to give it up for the Thunder.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And because they play in different conferences, guys, this is the last time these two teams will face each other. It's got to be a good feeling that getting the clean sweep, finishing the season 2-0 against the Bucks.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Money. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Gets an open look and hits. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Westbrook kicks to White. Here's the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Probably time to just say it, guys. This game is over.
I think you're right on target there.
And he gets it to go.
Looks like they're going to finish strong, but just aren't enough ticks left on the clock.
Well, Steve, it's a good run they're having now, but they just waited too long to have it.
They get it again. Three-pointer on the money.
Boy, you relish these sorts of road games where you come